In August, we hosted a cinema event in Bantry, where we showed some of the films we had made about global injustices. We held this event in order to raise awareness in our communities about the global injustices we have in our world. We also wanted to show our family and friends the work that we had been doing throughout the summer. We were delighted to have local Oscar winner Jeremy Irons attend our cinema event. While at the cinema event, Jeremy Irons spoke to the crowd and chose to speak about the sustainable development goal that is most important to him, which is sustainable consumption.
I've been knocked out by tonight. There is an awareness, and maybe amongst you, that it's us what got to change things.
The YMCA and Concern organised the Youth Summit as a part of One World Week in the RDS in Dublin. Here we met with many other young people to discuss the Sustainable Development Goals and learn more about them. This day helped us to understand more about the SDGs and the role we as young people could play in working towards them.
If the SDGs were achieved, I think, a lot would change. It would make a lot of things better, but at the same time, I think it would take certain countries a long time to catch up to the economic standard that other countries are in, because they've had more time to develop.
We designed a mobile app to enter into the Apps for Change competition run by Inver. Our app was called Purify, and it was an app that would give information on different types of plastic. We came up with the idea in the hopes of raising awareness to the fact that some plastics can be harmful to your health. We also wanted to encourage people to be more responsible with their plastic consumption.
We wish to develop an app that helps guide people when it comes to shopping, which plastics to use and which to avoid, by showing them alternatives to everyday plastics and daily objects you might encounter.
For the COP21 climate change talks in Paris this year, UNICEF wanted to capture young people's perspective on climate change. We were invited to take part in an activity called Global Mapping, where we took pictures of the effects that global warming had had on our community. We took some pictures of the negative effects of climate change in our local area, such as coastal erosion and road damage. We visited the Dahio Maracu Research Centre, where they make microplastics from seaweed. Our work has been exhibited as a digital exhibition as part of the talks in Paris. In advance to the climate talks in Paris, a number of climate marches took place around the world. We attended our local march in Cork, and we were delighted when one of us was chosen to address the crowd.
I'd now like to welcome a young lady from the YMCA, Ellen O'Driscoll, and she's also with Corlin and Oak. So, Ellen?
Hello, my name is Ellen O'Driscoll. I'm 16 years old and I'm a Millennium Youth Ambassador. So earlier this year, I went to Brussels for a week and I spoke about climate change during the European Development Days and the issue that needs to be strongly addressed right now, this moment. I'm really happy to see the massive turnout, especially of people my age, because I feel as youths, sometimes my fear is that what we do won't make a difference and we can't be part of the change. You feel so helpless sometimes, but just seeing everyone here today, you can strongly believe, I hope we all do, that we are part of the change. We are making the change right now today that is global, that will hopefully pressure governments into making the binding agreement this year. I feel that if we don't take action now, it's not just future generations, but my generation that is at risk of climate change. And I don't want to be remembered as a generation that failed to save our planet. I want to be remembered as a generation that saved our planet and produced a more sustainable, greener, safer world for all of us to live in. Anyway, I hope today that we've all come away with a great sense that we're doing something to help, that we are making a real difference. And there's so many differences that we can do every day, no matter what age you are, whether you're my age or older, younger even. There's so many things that we can do if we just believe. And if we want it strongly enough, we can change the world. All right, thank you.
We met with lots of other groups and marched through the city with our sign, and we all had lots of fun. have done all of the activities that have featured in this movie in order to work towards a more just, equal, fair world. We hope you will join us on this journey.